Alright, let's get to it. Manny Pacquiao, former multi-division champion, fighter of the decade, according to the WBO, that was from 2000 to 2010, and congressman in his country of the Philippines, has fired shots, yes, shots, at Floyd Mayweather during a press tour. This press tour was to promote Manny Pacquiao's upcoming fight against undefeated opponent Chris Algieri. Of course, in the past, us as boxing fans, we have heard Manny Pacquiao be asked over and over and over about the fight that's never happened, and that's the favorite dream fight of each casual fan that asks it, and that's a matchup between Manny Pacquiao and boxing cash cow, the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. In the past, Pacquiao has just shrugged off the suggestion of him fighting Mayweather, and when he did get into a conversation and answer it, he blamed Mayweather for the fight not happening. It's true, some of Floyd Mayweather's demands were pretty fucking ridiculous, but some of them were legit. Legit ones? Random urine and blood testing, Olympic style drug testing. One that I agreed on was Floyd getting the bigger purse split between the two fighters. One that I did not agree on was Floyd Mayweather not wanting to share any pay-per-view money with Manny Pacquiao. This last time Manny Pacquiao was asked about the potential fight with Floyd Mayweather, it went down like this, quote, "He isn't scared of fighting, but perhaps of what one night could do to his 0 losses. I think I finally understand him, what he says, how he acts, and I don't like it. But what I learned and heard from him, well, I realize why he's like that. I understand sometimes when people are not educated. They just talk to talk. He, Mayweather, sets a very bad example." Holy smokes! Not educated? They just talk? Bruh. Why would Pacquiao say this? I'm trying to wrap my fucking mind around it. And I came up with this. One, either Pacquiao is very desperate to finally get that fight against Floyd Mayweather because of his tax problems with the IRS, or two, Manny has been baited into saying this by someone who's in his camp and in his ear. Either way, this is probably the most out of touch statement a professional athlete has made this year, in 2014. And yes, Manny Pacquiao lives in the Philippines, so I don't expect him to know everything that's going on in the United States, especially what's going on in Ferguson, Missouri right now, and the race war that's going on there that's been spilling out to different parts of the state, but it has spilled out all through social media networks. Why would you try and bait a man, and in this case, the highest paid black man in sports, by calling him uneducated? Homie, have you lost your mind? And yes, Mayweather has acted racist before, but that has been talked about and it's been put to rest. And now, today, we're talking about this fucking subject. All this comes, of course, based on the social media trolling done by SMS boxing promoter Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. 50 said Mayweather cannot read and then challenged him. He challenged him. He put up $750,000 of his own dollars, his own money, for Floyd to read one page out of a Harry Potter book. Originally it was a Harry Potter book, but then the silly son of a bitch changed it to I believe it was a Dr. Seuss Green Eggs and Ham book. And we expect this from 50. And we expect this from 50 Cent. He's been doing this for years. He snitched on Supreme back in the day, put him in jail. He snitched on Fat Joe, Rick Ross. We expect bad behavior from him. But we don't expect this coming from Manny Pacquiao, who in the past has had his writers, his public relations people, keep all the bad stuff that happens in his life, keep it away from the boxing fans' eyes. But this, can we ignore it? No. And guess what? Mayweather has responded in his own way. The uneducated, highest paid athlete in the world has said yes, he will fight Manny Pacquiao. All Pacquiao has to do is sign with his promotional company, and the fight will be made. Bad behavior is not rewarded in real life. Ask Mayweather. He did time in jail for his actions in his past relationship. he was put in the bullpen by many public relations people who were writing for boxing when he left Top Rank. And the same, I believe, will be done to Manny Pacquiao. Manny, I see, just blew the biggest fucking payday of his career. Floyd basically said no, the fight versus him won't happen in 2014. It won't happen in 2015, nor will it happen in 2016, because that is how long Manny Pacquiao will be under contract with Top Rank and Bob Arum. And yes, this has left a bad taste in many people's mouths, many of the consumers' mouths that buy the pay-per-views. And unless there's some sort of public apology, and no, I'm not talking about a press release that I'm going to see on Fight Hype, or a press release that I'm going to see on BoxingScene.com, but a fucking public apology, Manny Pacquiao has lost, in my opinion, a shit ton of money.